If it wasn't for Advance, I might still be with him. What they did, said, it changed a lot for me. I thought I was going a bit mad, thinking he was controlling, abusive, that it was just in my head. Mum said it was hormones. Because how could a nice boy like that, who was my age, be like that? He was nice. Like me, he was a complier. But unlike me, he was an extrovert. Or, well, more extroverted. Actually, I think he was just a charmer. Charmer makes him sound like he was charming. He could turn it on when he needed to. For him, friendships and relationships seem to be about transactions. Like, I need to be his mate. He has the best parties. I need to keep them sweet. They'll let me play on the football team. I guess he was lonely. Or just needed to be loved by everyone. And I thought people did. Later I found out that people at school, they thought he was a bit strange. They just about tolerated him. That's why people, friends and friends of friends, they were surprised when we started going out. He made it out like they hated him. Said they weren't really my mates. Then soon it was my male friends, even teachers that were male. He said they all wanted to sleep with me, and it was my fault because I was a flirt. For a while, I did my best, my absolute best, to appease him, shut him up. I stopped seeing my friends, stopped going to parties, even stopped going to after-school clubs run by male teachers. But it wasn't enough. I could have married him. It wouldn't have proved anything. He just wanted to prove to him and myself that I was a horrible person, that I was trying to hurt him, like everyone else in his life. So he started reading my messages. At the time, I made excuses. I didn't want to believe he was not well. And I did love him. I wanted it to work. So when my friends asked how things were, I said he was depressed, insecure. I wasn't lying. And when they asked me how I was, they knew the answer. Because you could see it. The anxiety sucking the life from me, my body. But by that point, I had stopped eating. I hadn't really noticed. I was in denial that there was something wrong with him, our relationship. I had complied. I had followed the rules. I was trying my best. My mum, she always said she was proud to have a daughter who did so. That's the issue. Girls feel a pressure to comply even when we don't want to. We're taught it is good and it is right to please those around us, please men. God forbid we don't. Because if we don't, then whatever punishment, shame we feel, we inflicted it upon ourselves. Then Advance came into school. They did a talk about abusive relationships, gave names to all the things I had been experiencing. Gaslighting, controlling behavior, love bombing. They gave me permission to think of myself before trying to please anyone else, especially a boy. And so I did. I spoke to a teacher. She referred me to Advanced Services. I have a key worker now. We're talking about healthy relationships, what they look like. And weirdly, it's not about complying. It's about me making the rules.